I want to see what level of house track we can build if we use sounds from Minecraft in the track. And primarily, can we give a villager the highlight of the track? That classic, it's not exactly perfect, but you know what I'm talking about. First thing is finding a good quality village with some villagers. Let's ring a bell, bring them in up. Find some good quality villagers. Let's see. You talk to me. Let those vocals belch. That is what I'm looking for. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Wait a second. And then I pulled a few of those out, isolated some of what I thought were juicy bits. We got our villager there, but we took the classic villager sound, the juice magoose, right here. Threw some delay on it. Yep. I think it's going to be juicy. All we have to do then is add our kick in there. I could see this villager being a star one day. And we did grab a sheep sound from Minecraft. And that sheep might just be the flavor of glory. Well, if I just play it and it's muted, then that's not going to work. So I better unmute it first. We grabbed our sheep and we have a little reverb on her. Just to finish things out. So we got a good little loop built in here. But we got to fill out some of the empty space. And I think we're going to go back to Minecraft for that because I got an idea. My brain is percolating. I think gravel might be exactly what we're looking for. A good, chunky piece of gravel. Not 100% sure, but I think it's worth a shot. The moment I got it here, I think we may have found something even better. The sound of running on the leaves might be the perfect sound. Like this section right here. We don't need much, but we just need something that's going to fill out a little bit of volume in the background. Let's hear what that sounds like in the mix of everything else. Kind of got a nice swing to it too. Wait, hold up. Blampski. We're rocking and rolling. It actually turned out a whole lot better than I thought it would. Let's pop back up in this main piece of sound and see if there's something juicy we can add. Ooh. What about this? And we're gonna process it quite a bit. Turn it into a sort of clap. And then drop it on every other kick. Let's swap the one that they're dropping on because right now it's overlapping with our villager. Sounds like a super, super wet clap. Like a clap on top of water. We got a whole lot of Minecraft taking place here. Also, I love that I just left these sounds playing up on top and they're just kind of ripping the whole way. Might just let that rip the entire way. Just turn him way down. Actually, this last sound right here kind of peaks. Maybe not so often. Maybe we'll rip it like... about that. I feel like he's giving us a little bit of that flavor. But there is something very serious that these villagers are calling for. Something vital that they need from us. A service that must be provided to them. We got to get this bass in there. I made a super basic, like just a really simple bass line. Yeah, but let's see. And then the key for this is to tweak it just a tad. We're going to throw a compressor on this bass, and then we're just going to side chain it to the kick to get a little more out of it. Yep. Bonus points. Pop into the bass. Hit the envelopes. MIDI control and tweak the pitch bend, folks. And give it a little extra spice. And we just need something on the offbeat that's gonna carry this up one notch before we give these villagers the highlight, the limelight that they really truly deserve here. And I'm wondering if it's going to be a running sound or a block, a breaking sound, perhaps. We need something high, something that's gonna be that high pitch hat sound. What if I punch a pig? Nope. How about if I kick a cow? No. The moo's kind of nice. Oh, hold up! I think we might have just found it. The open of the door. But in addition to the door, we could also use the glass. That's kind of nice. Especially this very back half, this last section of the glass breaking. It's so sick. Let's grab that. Let's use this. I think we're going to throw this on every single offbeat. Let's see. We might need to shorten the sound just a tad, though. Yeah, just shorten it a little bit. Pop it like that. Pop it like that. Pop it. And to give it a little bit more of that nasty, let's throw a little erosion on this glass too. Not too crazy, just a little bit of something. And we could grab this last door sound here and use that as a sort of... Kind of has some pump to it. And then toss it down here at the end of our little 8-bar loop, and let's see how it sounds here real fast. Yep. Lampski, that's the door right there. That's the door. All right, I think our villagers are ready for their limelight, but we have to capture the perfect moment. Where are they propagating? Here they are. Let's see. Find them all together and capture them in their natural habitat. We need to have them do their thing. We need to find the most perfect moment, the most natural villager moment. There it was. That was it. That was it. We just got it. I think we got it. And we have a few good moments here. A few juicy guys. That's natural. Beautiful. Cat included. Ooh, the cat is good if we don't have a cat yet, but don't get distracted. Of all these moments, I feel like there's one that really stands out as the creme de la creme. A lot of good action here. Don't get me wrong. A lot of good quality action. But then there's this. Does that sound like a perfect conversation? Sounds like it to me. Sounds exactly like it to me. Get everything configured out with a tad bit of automation here. I actually got sucked into the automation. I totally forgot where I was, but let's give it a listen back. Prepare for the moment. Prepare for the moment. It's your moment, guys. Take it away. I'd say those villagers have their vocals on point, superstardom in their future. There's only one last thing for us to do. Let's see, which one is it? The one titled The Moment. Our beautiful, beautiful villagers. Yes. Unfortunately, we're going to have to go into the game files for that. Let's call this good enough. Blam. Nice. Let's call this good enough. Hello, folks. I've got a delivery for you. You all are superstars. Where should I leave this for you? Here, let's put it inside for him. Let's tuck it into a chest. Beautiful. Yeah, looks like you guys could use some revenue. Haha, good luck.